Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 25th, 26th, and 27th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is a general reading. It's the weekend reading, so I'm using my Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to let the message flow, and that's what I try to do. Now, any card that is reversed has a little stronger energy, so be aware of that. Also, too, I'm not using any extra decks for these readings. I just didn't feel like anything was calling to me. So we'll see about our next readings, but for right now, we're just using our 3 decks. Okay? Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. It does help. Now, let's start with our readings. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? Let's see what we have going for you for the weekend. Remember that the 24th is the full moon in Capricorn. It is an earth energy. It's going to be very strong. You're an earth energy. Use it. Remember, release, relinquish, request. And the energy's a good. You could start now through 3 days after, which would be this weekend. Here we go for my Virgos. Reversed. First card. So, a couple of things really strong here. There is something that is divinely moving for you. So 7's divine umbrella, so it's kind of like whatever we're doing here, there's something up there. There's our divine, the source, higher power. The universe is making some major moves in our lives or in your lives this weekend. Major moves. Now, you're going to have some decisions. Do you basically resist it? Do you fight against it? Or do you go with that flow? Do you let things happen? The Chariot, to me, is always about something happening fast, okay? But then we have the divine umbrella that's over it. So there is something that the universe is trying to do, trying to make things change for you. Now, there's also with the Chariot, hands off. It's saying you don't try to direct this. You don't try to steer this. You let things happen. You've done your work. Now let the divine kind of rush in, kind of move in and and push away a lot of that older energy and bring you to that new place. Now, this could also be about that career change that we've been talking about, or that they've been noticing you. You could be hearing something about that. It could be the next step on that ladder for you also. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. And that's where I'm saying you've got to kind of step back and let things happen. Sometimes you're like, well, I can make it a little bit better. Well, if it's part of your job to do it, go ahead. But if you weren't asked, then let things happen. Public recognition. Next card. 7 of water. So we have some 7 energy here. So there's something with those 7s. Like I said, divine number. Water energy is fluid. It's emotional. It's Cancer. We're in Cancer season. Pisces and Scorpio. So whatever this is going to, you're going to have some, you're going to be made an offer. You're going to be given an offer, or you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to make a decision. It's not going to be necessarily an easy decision, because in some ways it may not give you everything that you want, but remember, you've got this divine energy that's over you, so you can negotiate. You can negotiate. When they give you your offer, you tell them, and if this is a job, it might not be a job. It could be a home. It could be a mortgage. It could be being accepted into a college or a university. So, but always remember, you can negotiate back. So we're going to go back to the job scenario because that's the easiest for me. You say, thank you. I am, you might want to buy yourself some time and say, well, let me think about this. But you can come back and say, I am so interested and excited about this job. I do want to know, though, is salary negotiable? You can negotiate the terms. And I'm feeling that with this. I'm feeling that there is more negotiations. And in fact, I feel like they expect you to negotiate. Okay, so a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Your last card here, the world. The world. So we have a 7, 7, 10. Now 10's transition. I'm sorry, it's the wheel. It's the wheel. Things moving, things moving. 10's transition. We can also look at it as a 1, new beginning, and 0 is God energy, universal energy. So there's something very divinely happening here. This is Archangel Michael, the warrior, the defender, the one that'll get out there and cut away all the red tape also. So the wheel is saying things are moving. So you have Archangel Metatron, who is believed to be Enoch before the flood, and then you have Michael here too. So you've got two very, very strong energies. I would definitely be looking up these numbers. And when I say that, go and look 7710 or 771 angel numbers and put that in your search engine and see what happens and what possibly connects for you. Because there is some very strong energy with those numbers here too. But the wheel, things are moving, and they're good positive movements. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So I want to know what this is about, my Virgos. Let me know. 771, 7710. Those are strong, strong numbers. Here we go. Let's see. 7 has a completion energy with it too. So here we go. One last card. 9 of Ariel. Interesting with that, because out of this deck, I love this deck for this 9 of Ariel. 9, now I told you 7 has a completion, 7 days a week type of energy. 9's is everything gets wrapped up. Everything gets put together. Here's your package tied up with a bow. Ariel energy is earth energy, your energy. So remember, use that full moon. Get out there. Say it. Say it. What is it that you want? Now, the other thing that I do tell people, try not to be so specific. Sometimes you have to be, but, if you want to make, if you want a job that makes $2,000 a month, okay? Well, if you want $2,000 a month, don't go out there and say, bring me a job that brings $2,000 a month. Go out there and just say, bring me $2,000 a month, and let the divine figure out, let the universe figure out how to do it. Sometimes we kind of bind the hands a little bit, or bind the energy. So the 9, again, has that wrap up. Ariel is earth energy. Your energy, Capricorn, Capricorn full moon, and also Taurus. It's a lot of times has to do with your home or your work, your job, your career. But this one, to me, in this deck, this 9 of Ariel, this is not the 9 of, it's the 9 of Pentacles, but this card is about the physical wishes coming true. So instead of like the wish card, the 9 of Cups, 9 of Water, this is wish card in the physical, in the reality. So your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So there's major energy here for you this weekend. Use it, my Virgos. Get out there. Now, I also know my Virgos too. Write it down. Write down whatever you're putting out there, or write it down, put it out there, put it on your refrigerator. Look at your wish list every day, okay? Okay. Here we are. Because you need to, even though we have a lot of air energy going on, you being that earth energy, you need to make it more concrete. And that's why I tell you to write it down. And that way you can read it every day too. But big things, big changes for you this weekend. Very divine changes. Very, dare I say, miraculous type of changes. Okay, last card. What crystal or energy for my Virgos? This is reversed. Blue topaz. Finding a spiritual ally, higher wisdom, abundance, forgiveness. So higher wisdom, reach out to your archangels, to the universe, the source, the higher power, whoever that, your divine, whoever that is for you. Okay? Okay, Virgos, I do want to know what this is all about, because it is fascinating to me. Now, remember the button, like, share, subscribe, click the bell for further notifications. The most important thing, though, my Virgos, is for you to always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.